All right. Gather round, people. Today we're answering humanity's oldest question. No, not what's the meaning of life? Nobody cares about that. We're talking about the real mystery. What is it about the female form that makes the entire human race collectively lose its mind? I mean, historians have started wars over this. Painters have gone broke. Poets have written the cringiest sonnets. Like, Shakespeare literally wrote 154 sonnets, and at least 90 of them were just him going, wow, pretty lady make brain go brrr. So today, we're diving deep, and I mean documentary deep, into what I'm calling the blueprint of a goddess, or as scientists call it, why we can't act normal in public. Let's get into it. Okay, first ingredient in our recipe, shoulders. Now, you might be thinking, shoulders? Really? Those boring bones that hold my arms on? Wrong. Dead wrong. Shoulders are the foundation. They're the appetizer plate at a fancy restaurant. You know, that gorgeous white ceramic dish that makes even a sad piece of lettuce look Michelin star-worthy. That's what shoulders do. They're the presentation. And scientists, actual scientists with lab coats and everything, they've studied this. They found that broad, relaxed shoulders signal confidence and health. It's like the human body's way of saying, yeah, I can carry all these grocery bags in one trip. What's up? But then, we get to the collarbone. The collarbone, my friends, is God's happy accident. It's that little dip right there that serves zero evolutionary purpose, but maximum aesthetic chaos. It's like the universe said, you know what? Let's just add a tiny elegant detail that'll make people feral. Victorian men used to see a collarbone and have to sit down with a cold compress. True story. They'd be like, good heavens, Margaret, is that your clavicle? I must retire to my fainting couch. And we're not even to the main course yet. All right, here we go. The big one, the waist to hip ratio. Now, scientists, and I swear I'm not making this up, scientists have done hundreds of studies on this. They've measured, they've calculated, they've made graphs. And you know what they concluded? Yeah, curves are neat. That's it. Millions in research funding, decades of work, and the conclusion is curves are neat. But here's the thing, they're not wrong. The waist is like the plot twist in a movie. Everything's going along, standard human body stuff, and then bam, contour, definition, geometry that makes no sense but all the sense. It's the pause before the beat drops. It's the breath you hold before the roller coaster plunges. It's the moment in a cooking show when Gordon Ramsay takes that first bite and you know something's about to go down. And then, the hips. Oh, the hips. Let me tell you something about hips. Hips are the text you read 3 times before responding. Hips are the song that comes on and everyone knows the lyrics. Hips are the main character, the plot, the twist, and the sequel. Hips don't just move, they communicate. Scientists call it kinematic intelligence. I call it the reason everyone walks into poles at the mall. There's this whole study about hip sway and fertility signals and evolutionary biology, blah blah blah. But here's the real tea. Hips are just confident. They're not asking permission. They're not apologizing. They're just out here existing in 3D space, making the laws of physics look good. And every time they move, it's like the universe plays a little drum roll. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. That's not fashion, that's a march. Now let's talk about the supporting cast. Because every masterpiece needs backup. Thighs. Thighs are criminally underrated. They're the unsung heroes of the entire operation. You know what thighs do? They hold up the whole show. Literally. They carry the entire body around all day and still somehow look fantastic. Thighs are like the friend who helps you move apartments and brings pizza. Essential, powerful, underappreciated, and soft? Oh my God, soft. It's like evolution looked at marble statues and said, nah, let's go with marshmallow clouds instead. Thighs are proof that strength and softness aren't opposites. They're a power couple. But we can't talk about the recipe without mentioning the glaze, the skin. Listen, skin Skincare companies have built empires on this. Billions of dollars. Why? Because glowing skin is like the finishing touch on a cake. You ever see someone with that natural glow? That dewy, golden hour, I drink 8 glasses of water a day radiance? It's hypnotic. It's not even about perfection. It's about that healthy, well-fed from the inside vibe. It's the difference between a photo with good lighting and bad lighting. Skin that glows says, I sleep 8 hours, I'm hydrated, and I've got my life together. Even if it's a lie. Especially if it's a lie. And the secret ingredient in all of this? Confidence. Confidence is like MSG. You can't see it, but boy can you taste it. You can have all the curves, all the glow, all the bone structure, but without confidence, it's just meh. But add confidence, game over, mic drop, chef's kiss, standing ovation. Confidence is the seasoning that makes everything better. And now, the presentation. Because you know, you can cook the perfect meal, but if you serve it on a paper plate in bad lighting, nobody's impressed. But when a goddess walks into a room, time slows down. Suddenly everyone's pretending to look at their phone, but actually watching from the corner of their eye. Conversations pause mid-sentence. Someone drops their keys. It's not even intentional. She's literally just walking, just putting one foot in front of the other like a normal human. But somehow, it's a performance. Scientists have studied this too. They call it gait analysis. They've measured hip rotation, arm swing, stride length, and their conclusion? Confident walking is attractive. Wow, groundbreaking. But here's the thing, they're right. A confident walk isn't about exaggeration. It's not about putting on a show. It's about owning your space. It's about moving through the world like you belong there. Because you do. It's the difference between excuse me, sorry, pardon me, and beep beep, main character coming through. And that's the secret sauce, people. The blueprint isn't about measurements or proportions or fitting some cookie-cutter standard. It's about presence. It's about walking into a room and not apologizing for taking up space. It's about existing in your body, like you rent-free in your own skin. So what is the blueprint of a goddess? Plot twist. It's not a blueprint at all. It's a whole-ass menu. Every body is a different cuisine. Some are spicy Thai, some are comforting Italian, some are experimental fusion that shouldn't work, but totally does. The perfect body doesn't exist because honestly, perfection is boring. What's fascinating, what's magnetic, what makes people stop and stare isn't perfection, it's authenticity. It's someone who looks in the mirror and goes, yeah, this works. It's the confidence to exist without permission. It's knowing you're the meal, the chef, and the restaurant. So here's my advice. Stop trying to follow someone else's recipe. You are already the full course. Appetizer? Check. Main course? Absolutely. Dessert? Oh, you know it. The world's gonna be hungry anyway. Might as well give them something worth craving. And that, my friends, is the blueprint of a goddess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go research why I just spent 8 minutes talking about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me what else scientists have wasted grant money studying. I'll see you in the next one. The collarbone is sneezes. Sorry, I'm allergic to elegance. Hips don't lie, but my cooking does. Tries to strut, trips over cable, main character energy, baby.